Hi, thanks for joining me again. Well, I'm going to read from the King James Version. Boy, now this particular Bible that I have here I'm going to read from, this was my maternal grandmother's Bible. Her name was Lucy Martin. Everybody just called her Grandma Lucy, or Granny, really, we just called her that. But look at this. This is interesting. So here's the front page of it. The Red Letter Edition, the Holy Bible, self-pronouncing, authorized King James Version by the World Publishing Company. Notice there's no date. There's no copyright on this. I thought that was interesting. So I was digging around trying to figure out maybe when this Bible was printed. Take a look at the back of this. This is one of the maps in the back. And notice it's labeled Modern Palestine. And here's the interesting thing to me. The names of the regions. Get a hold of this, okay? The upper part of the map is Beirut. That's the whole region. Of course, that today is modern Lebanon. El Haram, that today is Syria. El Belka, that today is Jordan. And then there is Akka, Nablus, and El Quds. All of that is what is today Israel and Western Bank and Gaza. And that's where the Palestinians reside today. I just thought that was interesting. This map, I can't find anything in this Bible indicating the date of when this was published. So there you go. I don't get anything in there. Now, what I want to do is go to the Gospel of Matthew and pick up where we left off in the last chapter. And we had just finished chapter 22. So I'm going to start us in chapter 23. Had to go find it real quick like. And now remember, this is the King James Version. So originally translated in 1611, revised in the 17th, I forget when. Revised again in the 18th something, 1880 something, 1889. And that's the traditional version that when most Protestants and evangelical Christians read from the King James Bible, the version they're reading from was the latest revision, which was around 1888, 1889, somewhere in that time frame. Don't hold me to that, okay? Anyway, let's get reading. Matthew chapter 23. Now, this is the King James Version. Then spake Jesus to the multitude and to his disciples, saying, The scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. All therefore whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do. But do not ye after their works, for they say and do not. For they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not move them with one of their fingers. But all their works they do for to be seen of men. They make broad their phylacteries, and enlarge the borders of their garments, and love the uppermost rooms of feast and the chief seats in the synagogues, and greetings in the markets, and to be called of men, Rabbi, Rabbi. But be ye not called Rabbi, for one is your master, even Christ, and all ye are brethren. And call no man your father upon the earth, for one is your Father, which is in heaven. Neither be ye called masters, for one is your master, even Christ. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men. For ye neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye devour widows' houses, and for a pretense make long prayer. Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you compass sea and land to make one proselyte, and when he is made, ye make him twofold more the child of hell than yourselves. Woe unto ye, ye blind guides, which say, Whosoever shall swear by the temple, it is nothing. But whosoever shall swear by the gold of the temple, he is a debtor. Ye fools and blind, for whether is greater, the gold, or the temple that sanctifieth the gold? And whosoever shall swear by the altar, it is nothing. But whoever sweareth by the gift that is upon it, he is guilty. Ye fools and blind, for whether is greater, the gift or the altar that sanctifieth the gift? Whoso therefore shall swear by the altar sweareth by it, and by all things thereon. Whoso shall swear by the temple sweareth by it, and by him that dwelleth therein. And he that shall swear by heaven sweareth by the throne of God, and by him that sitteth thereupon. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye pay tithe of mint and anise and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought ye to have done, and not to leave the other undone. Ye blind guides, which strain at a gnat and swallow a camel, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye make clean the outside of the cup and of the platter, but within they are full of extortion and excess. Thou blind Pharisee, cleanse first that which is within the cup and platter, that the outside of them may be clean also. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye are like unto whited sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones and of all uncleanness. Even so ye also outwardly appear righteous unto men, but within ye are full of hypocrisy and iniquity. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! Because ye build the tombs of the prophets, and garnish the sepulchres of the righteous, and say, Oh, if we had been in the days of our fathers, we would not have been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets. Wherefore ye be witnesses unto yourselves that ye are the children of them which killed the prophets. Fill ye up then the measure of your fathers. Ye serpents, ye generation of vipers, how can ye escape the damnation of hell? Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets, and wise men, and scribes, and some of them ye shall kill and crucify, and some of them shall ye scourge in your synagogues, and persecute them from city to city, that upon you may come all the righteous blood shed upon the earth, from the blood of righteous Abel unto the blood of Zacharias, son of Barachias, whom ye slew between the temple and the altar. Verily I say unto you, all these things shall come upon this generation. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets, and stonest them which are sent unto thee, how often would I have gathered thy children together, even as a hen gathered her chickens under her wings, and ye would not. Behold, your house is left unto you desolate. For I say unto you, ye shall not see me henceforth, till ye shall say, Blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord. Thank you for joining me for Matthew chapter 24.